Hello everybody, welcome to Chinese Pod. I'm Joy.
And I'm Joe.
Today we're doing the character mind map for the Chinese character 学,
which means to learn. And I like this character a lot because if you look at it, it tells a story itself. So for example, we have this roof structure here, and then on top we have a couple of strokes. And these strokes for me, they symbolize like maybe learn to write or something, or just like write in general. And then under this roof, we have a kid. So this together is like a kid under a roof where you have to learn something, strokes. So it's like to learn.
Yeah, and the word for to learn is 学习, 学习, to learn. Okay, let's look at more words now. Okay, so when we talk about learning, 学习, as we mentioned before, we definitely most commonly learn in school. The word for school is 学校.
Okay, 校 has the meaning of school itself, and this plus to learn just makes a school in general.
Okay, so I can say 他不喜欢去学校.
He doesn't like to go to school.
所以他在家学习.
Oh, so he learns at home instead.
That's a good idea, homeschooling. So of course, when we talk about learning in a school, we have to talk about the people. That's 学生.
So 生 here refers to the people, and yeah, 学 to learn. So the people who learn, a student.
我的学校有很多德国学生.
Oh, really? You have a lot of German students at your school?
Exchange students.
Ah, okay.
Oh, and speaking of exchange,
留学.
exactly. 留 means stay, 学 learn. Your stay learn means study abroad.
So can I combine this together with the student we have just learned to make like an exchange student?
Yes, so that becomes 留学生.
Ah, okay. So where would you like to go to study abroad?
我想去欧洲留学.
Ah, to Europe.
Yes. Okay, so we talked about school and the people in the school, which are the students. 学 can mean learn or just school in general. Okay, so now I'm going to quiz you.
Okay.
Do you know how to say elementary school?
Ah, that's small school. 小学.
Exactly. 小学, 小 is small. 学 here is school. How about middle school or high school?
中学.
Exactly. 中学. And it's the one term that's used for both. Now I have one more for you. That's university. That's 大学.
Ah, so from small to middle to big school.
Your big school. And of course, we mentioned the word 学生 before. You can place the word 生 at the end of each of those.
Ah, so for instance, 大学生.
Exactly. 小学生, 中学生, 大学生, 留学生.
Oh, different kinds of students.
Exactly. Okay, so I can say 这个学校有小学生，也有中学生，但没有大学生。
Okay, that would be a school that has included the elementary and middle school level, but of course no university level.
Exactly.
How are the two words for to go to school and get off from school? Because I know the character 学 was inside as well.
Ah, okay. So to go to school is 上学.
Oh.
上 is the word for up, but here it means to go to.
So this would be to go to school. 上学. So would be to go off from school. To get off from school would be 下学.
Up school and down school. Actually, the word is 放学.
Okay.
放学. So 放 is to be released from.
Oh, okay.
Or
to
let
release
go.
School.
We're letting you guys go. So 我6点要去上学.
Oh, so like at 6 a.m. you have to go to school.
It's too early.
That's a bit earlier. So when do you leave?
我3点就放学了.
Well, that's okay then, I guess.
It's not too late. Early days. Okay, so we talked about students. That was 学生. Now I have the word for classmates.
Okay.
同学.
Oh. 同 is like the same.
Together.
The same together. And then the person, like together student. The together student, the classmate. And this can be used for any kind of classmate, whether it's university or middle school or whatever.
Yeah. 同学. So I can say 就是班上的新同学。
Oh, I'm the new student in our class.
So we need to be nice to him.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so within the student community, we also have a word for people who are your upperclassmen.
Oh, I heard this in dramas before. Wait, it was 学长.
Yes, 学长. So 学长 is your upperclassman who's a boy.
Like this, 学长,我爱你.
Yeah, it's very common in Chinese dramas or even Japanese dramas, right? Or Korean dramas for somebody to fall in love with their upperclassman that's a male. So your boy upperclassman is 学长. So if you want to say something that's an upperclassman that's a female, we can say 学姐.
Do we have this term for like classmates that are below your age as well?
Ah, yes. So how do you say younger brother?
弟弟.
学弟.
Ah, okay. Wait, then a female younger classmate would probably be 学妹.
Exactly. So only the male upperclassman has a different term. It's not 学哥. No, it's 学长, 学姐. And then underneath we have 学弟, 学妹.
You will also find 学 in different kind of subject, or pretty much every subject you can imagine in school.
Exactly. So these nouns are all subjects. It could be like ology. What else is there?
Chicks, history.
Tree. Okay, so for example, mathematics, 数学.
Like the number study.
Yes, exactly. The study of numbers. 数学. 我不喜欢数学.
我很喜欢.
Oh, but I do like 文学.
Ah, 文学 is the study of writings or documents, like literature.
Yeah, 文 is words or writings or documents. So our word study, 文学. So if I don't like mathematics, but I do like literature, that goes 我不喜欢数学，但我喜欢文学. And I have one more that I'm guessing you also like since you like math.
Okay.
化学.
Oh, yeah. Chemistry. Like the study of
Chemicals.
chemicals.
化学, chemistry.
So you'll find this 学 in pretty much every subject you can imagine. For instance, I had psychology in my high school, which I loved a lot. So psychology is 心理学 and 我很喜欢心理学.
Ah, me too. 我也喜欢心理学.
So in today's character mind map, we talked about all those words that are related to the character 学, which means to learn or a school. So of course, we talked about the verb to learn something.
学习.
And we talked about students
学生.
and classmates.
同学.
And about different types of schools. So here we had, for example, a university.
大学.
And then we used 学 as an ending to refer to different various subjects you can have. So for example, psychology.
心理学. Okay, so that's it for today. If you know any other isms or ologies that you would like to comment, you can leave them down below. And if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them as well. Let me give you another sentence. 大家学会了吗?
Oh, so have you learned? Like with this ending 会, it's becoming a have you learned it successfully?
So if we say 学会了 with a l in the end, it's like having completed. 学会了吗? Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Joy.
And I'm Joe.
下次见. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Chinese pot, Chinese pot.